Promotional consideration paid for by the following.
This is awesome! Hello and welcome to another quick shot review for Cheap Shot Entertainment. As ever, I am your host Luke and you are the Cheap Shot Nation. And this time we're going to be reviewing an old classic horror movie. Never seen it. It's got a cool title. It is Driller Killer, directed by Abel Ferreira, who also is the main star of this film. It was a 1978 film, so you can only imagine how much different it is to the horror movies of today. The Driller Killer. What a great name. What a great name. And it does take length to, it takes about an hour for him to actually do anything with a drill. He has it in his hand, he pokes a hole in the wall. I thought, oh yeah, now getting it. Right, okay, he's drilling a hole. He's gonna go for the person who's telling him to drill the hole. No. So the whole film plays out where this starving artist and his two female friends living in an apartment above a punk rock band who seem to wail all the time, and to be honest with you, I would definitely turn out like Abel Ferreira if this was me, because the singing is god awful and the song is awful as well. Incidentally, the script was written by Nicholas St. John. You can tell it was done on an absolute budget. There are some funny lines in there as well, and the acting is completely over the top, which you would expect. The kills are interesting. The bus stop kill would be my favourite, I think. But like I say, you can tell it's been done on a budget because the blood splatters and things, they do actually look like tomato sauce. It is what it is. It's 1978. It's a low budget horror film. You take it as it is. So Abel Ferreira plays Rene Miller, who is the starving artist. He cannot concentrate on his bull mural. He needs to sell that bull mural so he can pay for the electric bill for the whole of New York. And Carolyn Marr plays Carol Slaughter. I don't know whether that was a play on names and how the film would carry on, but what a cool name, Carol Slaughter. Baby Day plays Pamela, and she is the other female friend. Incidentally, those two have a shower scene in the seemingly what is a 1970s horror film. There's got to be some nudity, and yes, there was some nudity. Let me tell you, it was 1978. There had to be nudity, and the kills come thick and fast after about an hour. So yeah, it is not a good film. I cannot recommend this film. I went to my mate Mike's house, who is a fellow gore hound, and we decided to watch this film, to watch some classics. It's a classic movie that has been redone and regrafted from the original negatives by a certain company. I can't remember what the company is called actually, but they're selling all their DVDs. Like, we get the negatives, they not reimagine them, I can't think of the word now, but they work on them and make them 1080p and full HD and all that kind of stuff. In fact, I think some of them are actually 4K, so that tells you how much work they put into these negatives. A film from 1978, and we're talking like 42-year-old film, looked really good on a full 4K screen. So a better film would be a lot better. Obviously, it's not a good film. I can't even remember really, because I switched off, what actually happened. The only thing that I did really like about this film is the idea of the descent into madness, because something's happening and he can't control it, and then he just gets a drill and starts killing people. And the name, Driller Killer, brilliant, absolutely fantastic, play on words. But it also explains, because it's 1978, they didn't really have things like battery drills, so they did explain that with a little power pack, little battery pack that you can hold round, put round your waist like a belt. like a Batman utility belt, and they did explain how he could carry around this drill and kill people. The other thing that I didn't like was the fact that, you know, a drill is not the quietest thing to sneak up on people with, and he kept pressing it. I'm like, oh, what's that? I don't know. What is that? I don't know. It's definitely not a drill. Yeah, not a good film. I'll give this one wailing punk band out of 5, and I think Mike will agree with me on that one. Glad I watched it because it was stupid, but you know, you've got to take the rough with the smooth. And speaking of smooth, we watched Psycho 2 on the same night, which is the review coming up next in Quick Sharp Reviews. If you've seen this film and you do like it, let us know on social media. On Cheap Shot Entertainment is Instagram, Twitter and Facebook. Click the like button, hit the subscribe button if you want to know more from us and hear more from us and watch more videos from us. We do follow wrestling as well and do some odd videos on the PlayStation just for kicks. I've also got a podcast, Talk is Cheap. I'm looking at doing a new series on there called Wrestling with Disability, and I'm now a trainee at Aspire Wrestling, and I've been talking to a lot of the trainees, and they all seem to be or have struggled with disability in the past and what tropes come with that from the point of view of other people. So I'm looking forward to doing that. And yeah, your support means a heck of a lot to us. I hope you've enjoyed this quick shot review of The Driller Killer. The best part about this film is indeed the name. And I will see you next time, Cheap Shot Nation. I've been your host, Luke. And goodbye.